Hello, hello, hello. So, today we continue with our after the flood experiments. And indeed, right here, right now, I have the monitor that was part of this. It is a 1702. It is not one of the heavier, I don't know if anybody who's lifted a 1701 or 1702. Some of them are lighter, some of them are heavier. They are indeed. I'm going to turn the power switch off. Certainly I have not plugged this in. It's funny, I think the batteries in my on-air sign are waning. Heavens. At least that one. Tragic. Anyway, we are on the air. I have been continuing to tinker with this data set, and I am going to look for a much shorter tape, but I have not found that yet. And all I've really been doing is putting it in and rewinding. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Just, you know, to get things moving. So, this monitor does indeed, well, there's a level of fright involved, because certainly electronics and water do not go together, and certainly inside a monitor such as this, there's also that thing called high voltage. Now, it has been some time since this flood happened. From what I can tell just by looking at it, it may be, and this, you know, I don't know for sure, but it may be that the water got up to about this high. So certainly that would get inside. And right now I'm just looking for a way, without too much kerfuffle, as this rewinds again, to see about pondering plugging this in. There is my meter. And being ready to turn it off quickly. So let's see. What do we have here? In terms of cords, oh, well, I really don't need the 1541 plugged in at this time. So, I'm going to be brave and perhaps foolish. The monitor is turned off. I'm going to plug this in, but I'm going to be right ready to unplug it quickly if something happens. Nothing happened as of yet. Not yet. And right now there is no connection between the monitor and anything else. It's just there. Oh, look at that. We have rewound. Once again, this tape is mysterious. In one direction, it does quite well. In the other direction, it makes more noises and it does not do quite well. So I'm going to turn this off. And I'm going to turn the 64 off. Oh good, it's not rewinding anymore. Okay, we'll stop that. And I'm going to think about this. So this is a 1702. I'm going to look at the controls. It doesn't look like there's anything horrendous there. I mean, really, the thing of it is am I brave enough to just push this and be ready to unpush this? what are, after several days, many, even perhaps weeks of having a chance to dry out, how bad could it be? Is it going to shoot flames through the 1541? I don't think so. I could always get Rudy on the phone and say, hey Rudy, what do you think? But my phone is charging. So, I think I'm just going to give it a go. All it takes, I can push this quickly back if something terrible happens. By the way, if something really terrible happens, I will miss you. Well, the power LED is on. The volume is up. There's a little static coming off the screen. Just trying to think, do I hear something? Yeah, I hear a little something. Let's try that again. It does seem to light up. Now, is that from the speaker? It is not. I either hear the sound of a gentle rainstorm or bacon cooking, but it does seem to light up. Let me have a look at this fine Commodore 64 here. I'll get the data set out of the way. I thought I unplugged it. No, I must have unplugged something else. Okay. The data set. Go sit over there. Oh, okay. I unplugged the disk drive. Now, is this an 8-pin or a... Oh, and that cable is given... Okay, this is an 8-pin video cable. It is. And I believe, perhaps, right here, if I can gently get this without doing any damage, I have a video cable. The one thing, oh, okay, and oh yeah, I remember this. This is the, video audio. This would be for the front. This is 5-pin cable that I tinkered with a while ago to figure out what was what. What I should have done before I did all this is I should have looked to see in what position the switch on the back, oh, don't you fall, the back of the monitor was in. As you can see, this monitor is, it has seen better days. And as I get over here, I can see that it's set up for the rear. Well, sometimes it's best to connect to the rear. I prefer, at this moment, the front. Alright, we're still on the air. So, we are connected, or we will connect to the front. I'm just going to put in the video, which is marked as a B. I'm not going to put in the audio. I'm going to plug it in to the 64 that it would have broadcast on. for some time. I mean, what are the risks? What could go wrong? How bad could it be? The 64 is on. The monitor is coming on. Well, that is interesting. It's certainly bright. Oh, well, that's interesting. All right. That was unique. Where is my video cable? I will connect. Oh, wait. Must plug one, pull one, see one, play one. I'm going to turn this monitor back on. And turn on the 64. And it's okay. Alright. So, I'll try this again. The monitor is certainly lit up. And this is supposed to be video. And you know what? As soon as I put it in the front, like strange things are happening. But as I turned it on, ooh. Okay. Now this is interesting. I would like to think that you can see there. It has come up. And I wonder, is that part of the trouble? It's got red stuff in the top. I don't think this disk drive would do that. Nope. Okay, so it is doing a little dance. I'm going to set all the controls to their middle positions. If I could just get my fingers in there. Alright, there it is. And the color one. Where should that? Oh, that's way up. Okay, so things are waving. This is audio. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's sort of the typical 64 sound. Oh, it definitely has a buzz as well. Mind you, it's up pretty high. It's like flat out. But it still has a buzz. I'm not hearing the bacon cooking anymore. I am not. Perhaps what I will do is take a choplifter, put it in. Oh yeah, so it's waving. It does seem to have gotten rid of the extra color stuff at the top. That could be that what this needs is a good degaussing. Okay, so initially we are hearing sound. But the screen is waving. There it is. It's funny though. Oh, that tank is being difficult. How is it freaking race. Like, it's dumping out stuff at a great rate. Ah, no, no. Oh, no. No, 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 no. You cannot kill Johnny. Alright, I'm on the ground. I haven't lost anybody yet. I'm going to look for more. I know there'll be another tank right here. There's no tank. Okay, I'm sitting down. I should be able to get everybody, except there's a tank. Oh, we got one. Oh. And now I'm having trouble finding a safe, see if you land right on them. You too will take one. So we lost one. Here comes the tank. We're going to wipe that out. And I'm sitting down in front of the house. Oh no, you don't. Oh, the tank got two. There's got to be another. Oh, there he is. The tank will come. So kind of like the last time, we lost two. So we will take our revenge. Oh my, wait. We got more guys here. We can get a couple more in. Oh no. Oh no. We can get a couple more in, because I guess another barracks has been hit. But that's as many as we can take. So we're going away. We really don't need to be. Oh no, I crashed! I've never done that before. Oh. That is tragic. Alright, enough. I was trying to turn off the auto fire. And I crashed into the ground. Nothing shot me down. I just crashed. Well. So this monitor is working, but dubious. I'm just turning it back on. What's going on now? Oh, wow. Okay, certainly it's still got the wave to it. And there's nothing here that's causing the wave. And it looks like it could use a degrade. It's funny though, since... Just kidding. Yeah, it certainly lost a lot of brightness. But if I crank up the controls, it comes back. Still has colors on the top. That's weird. Oh, got a scratch on there. That is not coming off. That, like when I run my fingernail over it, there is a scratch there. A scratch, I say. Anyway, it's waving. It's weird. I think what I'm going to do is turn it off and unplug it and let it sit for another goodly amount of time and see what's what. If nothing else, if nothing else can be rescued, it does have a door. And they do look much better with the door. So, yeah. So we'll see what else is there. What else there is to investigate from this flood. But these are the main things. Oh wait, no, there's a printer. It's either I think it's a 1526. It could be an MBS 802, but I think it's a 1526. I think. Anyway, well, maybe we'll do that next time. And I'm going to look for a shorter tape, and I'm going to let this sit, and I will ponder. And I'm still very shocked and in despair that I crashed the chopper. Terrible. Anyway, thank you very much for coming. Always a pleasure. Stay tuned. Bye for now.